Hi guys, welcome to another pick a card reading. Today it's a reading from your angels and your spirit guides. So have a look, see where you're drawn. Pile 1, 2 or 3, or the yellow or the pink or the light blue little pouch. I have picked some charms in those that we will look at afterwards. So just have a feeling to see where you're drawn to. I will list the cards below so you don't have to think about that along the way. So just have a feeling, see where you're drawn, which pile you feel resonates with you. Okay, so we'll just start with the yellow. Okay, if you picked pile number 1 or the yellow, then this is the reading for you, and I will just put that over here for later because we're going to start with the cards, of course. So let's start with your first card, which is the theme of your reading, and that is the crane. Beautiful card. Okay, so I'll put that over here. The crane in this particular deck means secret knowledge, patience, and longevity. Okay, so keep that in mind, and then we'll just see what the other cards say before we connect the dots. Okay, the angel card is Angel of Good News. That's always nice. Put that over here. And then the next card is Protect. Aha. Your light is getting brighter. Protect it. It is yours. Okay, and the next oracle card is Mending Bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. Very interesting. Good news, protect, mending, patience. Okay. Let's see if we can put these in a way that you guys can see them. Over here, maybe. Okay, so I have picked some tarot cards as well. And normally I pick 3, but actually for this deck there was a 4th card that jumped out. So I felt like I had to just keep that in as well. So let's see what it says. Ooh, the Magician. The Empress. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. And 3 of Wands. Ah, okay. I have a feeling that there is something here that is, they're concerned about health issues. They feel that you need some more healing and mending time. Because this is a card of patience, protection, mending. Okay, so I have a feeling that they are inviting you to take better care of yourself right now. A lot of self-care is needed. But there is also the Angel of Good News, so I don't think it's anything severe or anything to worry about, but it's just a matter of not giving too much out so that you actually have enough for yourself. The Magician card here together with the Empress tells me that there is something that's blossoming, there's something that's blooming. You are on your way to something, but when I also see the 5 of Pentacles, which is the card of feeling left out or feeling like the lack mentality, then of course there is something to work with here. There's something you need to work on. So, and 3 of Wands is normally a card that oh my goodness, that's a difficult word. signifies that you will be getting back what you have kind of invested in, that what you have invested in will give something back. Okay, it will blossom, it will move forward in a way. So good news is ahead, of course, and there is something together with the Empress here as well, which is also a card of, it can be pregnancy, it can be growth, it can be lush, you know, it's something that's emerging and growing, together with the card of you will get your investments back. It tells me that there is something that's on the verge of kind of a breakthrough here. So the feeling of lack that I'm getting here might also not be actually the feeling of lack of victimhood, but it's actually a feeling of maybe depletion, maybe feeling sick, maybe feeling that there is something emotionally, or maybe the nervous system is not in the right place right now, or there's something with the physical body or the emotional body that's in need of some attention and some mending here. So because the protection card as well said here, your light is getting brighter. Exactly. So there's something that's growing here. Your light, your inner knowledge. And that, of course, is very much together with the magician here. The magician is, of course, a person who is in contact with their soul, or working with their inner knowledge a lot, or they have that inner knowledge with them, and they are in balance and in control of it. So that's one part of it. And it says here that your light is getting brighter. So there's something emerging, something even more coming to the surface, something maybe more gifts or another kind of gift that you're looking at, or that is growing, or that you're learning about. But they also say that protect it. So the light, when they tell me to protect the light, what I have a feeling of is that it's actually that you're giving too much out to others, that the energy is actually seeping out of you because you keep giving out. You're not taking care of yourself properly, and that's why this mending comes up. But mending bridges is, of course, not just mending yourself, but also mending something with somebody else. Mending a bridge, of course, between two people, but it can also be mending a bridge between you and the spiritual world, right? So, and you have to, of course, read this the way that it fits for you. This is a general reading, so you have to take what resonates with you. So it could be mending between yourself and another person, or yourself and spirit, or actually you and yourself, if you will, because it can be your inner child that needs attention, that you need to mend that, the bridge with, for instance. So you just kind of have to feel into what it is that resonates with you. But there is good news here, though. I mean, this angel card here of good news, there has to be some good news coming, right? So I have a feeling that we might want to get more into that. What is it that's ahead? So I will use some normal Rider-Waite cards for that. Let's see here. See what we can get. Please, spirit angels, let us get some information about this angel of good news. Where does it go from here? They are also encouraging me to tell you that, yes, there are good news. Yes, you are growing. Yes, you're on your way. But don't look easy on the work that you have to do ahead, though. Oh, the Empress again. Oh my goodness! Wow. They are encouraging you to. Oh, okay. They are encouraging you to be to take care of yourself, definitely, and that comes up again in this Four of Swords here. See, the Four of Swords is the card for rest, rejuvenation. Take care of yourself, right? Because you have that urge, or the want and the willingness to kind of just barge ahead. You want something, you have an idea, maybe there's movement, and of course with the two Empresses here, there is a lot going on, there's a lot of growth, and of course you want to do something about it. You want to just barge ahead and get something done, but they are telling you that there is something that you need to mend first. There is something you need to look at first before you do that. But there is great promise here of evolvement, without any doubt. Absolutely. But the main theme of your reading, patience. You have to be patient just a little bit longer. Try and set aside some time to mend whatever needs mending, self-care, love yourself, love the little child inside if that's what's needed, and take your time. because you don't have to worry, because everything is kind of evolving by itself, it seems like here. It is moving forward all by itself. So all you need to focus on is you. And the rest would kind of follow, is what I'm getting. Okay. So let's just see what's in the little yellow pouch here. Okay. What little charms did you get? The Eiffel Tower. That can be both travel, but it can also actually mean to build a structure that is so solid that nothing can break it down, ever. So that's kind of what the feeling that I'm getting here is, that you need the time to build that structure so it's solid, okay? And then there's a little horse that reminds me kind of a children's room, you know, that you had in their room when you were a child, rocking horse. Is that what you call it? And there's a little eye here. Okay, something you need to look at or pay attention to. The butterfly, of course, is the transformation. So that belongs over here by the Emperor's cards. And then there is a little dog. A horseshoe. That's very good luck. And this is actually from a little train. So this again means, for me, travel. So there might also be that these two together is telling you that there is some sort of travel ahead. That might be significant for some of you. When it comes to these two, I have a feeling, or these three actually, I have a feeling that it might have to do with child or a childlike personality. You know? It might encourage you to be more childlike, look upon things more childlike, or there might be a child in your life that's significant, or there might be somebody in your closeness, a friend or a family member, that is kind of playful and childlike, that you might want to spend some more time with. Do some silly stuff, some fun stuff, you know. And of course, the horseshoe, that's a really lucky. I think there's only actually one of these horseshoes in the entire bowl that I have charms. So this again is good news, together with this angel card here with good news and this horseshoe. I have a feeling that there's also not only, you know, your own work, and that you will emerge and that you will have growth within you, but there's also something coming from the outside as well. That's what I feel. It could be abundance in any way, shape, or form. Of course, it could be love. It could be money. It could be more time for yourself, you know. So you have to fill into what abundance and good luck means for you. But there is even a dollar sign here. See that? So, yeah, maybe there is something coming to you here. Definitely good news. I definitely have a very good feeling about this entire reading here. So just focus in on a little bit more self-care here, and I think things are going to work out just fine. Okay, so that was the reading for number 1. I hope that resonates with you, and if it doesn't, of course, you just take what resonates and leave the rest, as always. It is, of course, general readings, all of these. It's difficult to make it more personal than that, you know, when you're doing a reading this way. So that's just the way it is. But I hope it meant something for you, that gave you something today. Okay, so I'm going to put that away, and then I'm going to continue with number 2. Let's see. Number 2, that was the pink one, wasn't it? Okay. So, put these little charms back in the bowl so I can continue with number 2. There. Okay, so put that over here. Let's start with your theme card, which is, ooh, Blackbird. Blackbird. That is a beautiful bird. A bird again. I mean, the deck is not just birds, it's all sorts of animals. So it's interesting that that's also a bird in this second reading here. Okay, so this particular blackbird, what it means in this Druid deck is enchantment, gateway, and inner calling. So I have a feeling that this is something very spiritual, or encouraging you to maybe open up more for the spirituality. It is a very spiritual thing. I'm also, remember that song from the Beatles, Blackbird? I don't know if you've heard that. But it's about a bird that, or of course it's about a bird. It's a blackbird. But the lyrics go, take these broken wings and learn to fly, is in there. And that just popped into my head, so that might be significant for some of you. Okay, so let's see what the other cards have to say here. Angel of Divine Timing. Yep, okay. Next one. Share. You are starting to attract soulmates to connect with. Of course, this doesn't have to be soulmates just in the love connection. It can be soulmates in colleagues or friends, extended family, you know. Okay. Oy. There you go. Next card is Believe in Magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Wonderful. Well, these are very positive cards so far. Okay, let's see what we have here for the tarot cards. 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. And the Priestess. Aha. Well, 8 of Pentacles to me is the card of skills. Someone is really good at what they're doing and working hard for what they want, or actually maybe sometimes not even working hard, but just they are so skilled that, you know, there is success because of what they are so skilled at. The Priestess is, of course, the most, or one of the most spiritual cards in the deck of tarot. The Priestess is one that is the medium, or the seer, or the healer, or, you know, the one that has connection with the spiritual realm. But then, of course, also I see the 10 of Swords here. The 10 of Swords can look very sad or very grim, but actually the 10 of Swords is the card where the worst is over. You know, there's sun on the horizon. It has been tough, but you are almost out of the rough. So it's not a really bad card as such. So what I have a feeling about this reading here is with the Blackbird, with the magic and divine timing. I think timing here is a significant word for this reading, because I have a feeling with the High Priestess, with the Blackbird and the magic card here and the share card, that you are someone who is already kind of there, that you have this connection. You do see, you are in touch with your soul or with the higher calling, but there is something about timing here. It might also, of course, be that you're not supposed to work with spiritual stuff, that there's other things, maybe creativity, painting, drawing, writing, working with advertising, or those kind of things as well. Because, you know, when we talk about spiritual stuff and contact with your soul, it's also very much with people who are working within creative businesses, or that they have a creative hobby. It can also be actors, singers, musicians, you know, anyone that works with the creative flow, if you will. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with spirituality here, just so that's it. Okay, I want to draw some cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot as well to clarify a little bit here. And they're also, of course, saying here that you're starting to attract soulmates to connect with. So there is someone here that you might want to work together with, or to learn something more from. Okay. I see there's cards popping up here about the need, or just a minute, I just have to pick the last card here. I normally take 3 cards for when I do this card picks at the end, because it kind of gives a whole picture of what's going on. So give me one more card, please, angel guys. Oh, there it popped out. Okay. Okay, I get it. So because 5 is normally a feeling of lack, but it can also be that you feel like you've been pushed out in the cold by somebody. It can be also actually victim mentality. So this card can mean several things, even though it kind of looks a little bit grim, but it doesn't have to be. So that might also be together with the feeling that I got here, that you've been feeling like things have been heavy for a while, things have been rough, and you're feeling hurt, you know, that might go together with that card. And this one also looks kind of grim, but it doesn't have to be. It's just like, it could be news that comes out nowhere, you know. It can be a phone call, it can be a letter, it can be something that happens abruptly, but it doesn't have to be negative, okay? And also because I see this card here, which actually normally it is a card of, I can't see what's right in front of me because I'm only focusing on the lack here. I'm only focusing on what is not correct or what's not working instead of focusing on what is offered to me. Okay? So I have a feeling that there is some mental work that's needed here. I mean, the focus, okay? And they're asking you to believe here. So it might be that you're feeling that you had an idea on how the career or your moving forward was supposed to look, what it was supposed to look like, and it just didn't happen that way. And so that's when you say, okay, so it's not going to happen at all then. Well, it is, but you're not focusing on the right stuff here. It could, of course, also mean in love, you had this image of what it was supposed to look like, this love of life, or this love interest that you have in your life, or if you have someone in your life already, and you thought that, okay, but this is the way it's supposed to look like when you're in a relationship. But no, it's not. You're not seeing what they're offering you here. Okay? So there might be something that has already happened that came out of the blue, or something that might actually happen now that will kind of jolt you out of that a little bit and make you look at this a little bit different. Because what they're telling you here is that there's something about the timing, the divine timing. Things hasn't progressed the way you wanted it to, and so that then you, of course, are going into what I would call the victim mentality here, you know, where you're not seeing clearly, you're not seeing what's offered to you. But they're telling you that it will be here, but it's about timing. It will come to you, and you will have to have the right focus. You will also have to be in the right space to be able to actually see what is offered to you. Because if you're not willing, or if you're not in the right space, then you actually won't see it. Okay? But, of course, at the same time, you have some very positive cards here, telling me that there is progress, that there is growth, that there is a connection with your creativity, with the divine, absolutely. And they're telling you to keep believing in the magic. True magic is abounding in my life. But be ready for it, you know. In the sense where you have to do the work first. And you are starting to attract soulmates to connect with. So that if this is something to do with love, you know, if you are single, for instance, then this is a matter of maybe you're looking in the wrong place. Maybe you need to open up to some other ways of meeting someone, or maybe you already have met someone, but there's just not, the time hasn't been right yet to start up with that relationship, you know. So I have a feeling that there's something good is going to come from this, but it is about timing, and it's about you seeing the positive. It's about you maybe gaining a new perspective on stuff, right? Okay, so let's see what's in this little pouch here that you got, little charms. Beautiful flower, glittery, so that's always positive. A little fairy or angel. A flip-flop, that can be significant for a journey, for a vacation. And there is a key here. And there's actually faith. This is a blow dryer. You know, with the blow dryer, then I have a feeling if it's a relationship, then because we have an expression where I come from where it says that someone isn't dry behind the ears yet, which means they're not ready. They're not ready yet. So that might actually be if there's a love connection here about timing, you know, the soulmate that you are promised in divine time, but they're not dry behind the ears yet. They're not ready. So there's something they also need to do before they are ready to meet up with you. Okay, so that might be significant for some of you. Maybe it's happening on a vacation, right? And also if this has to do with work or career, then it could also be a journey with work or without, where you meet up with somebody who will give you that opportunity, who, if you are open for it and you have done the work, there will be an opportunity presenting itself for you in divine timing, right? And this just tells me that you are protected and that they are guiding you, but you need to listen. You need to focus on the right stuff, because they're asking you to have faith here. And this is not just, you know, the Christian faith. This is just a symbol of faith in general. So if you have a different faith, don't take it just as a Christian faith, okay? Because things are blossoming and there is a key here. So there is something opening for you. There is something coming to you, which I said earlier. Okay? So believe in the miracles is what they're asking you. It will come to you in divine timing. Okay? I hope that resonated with you and that you got something from it. I will put these away and then I will have to take some of these cards over here. Over here. Okay, let's move on to number 3. There you are. I'll put the little pouch over here. We'll look at that later. And here we go. The Hawk. Okay, wow, that's a beautiful card. I'm also noticing these 2 fires in the back here. That might be significant also. Yeah. So it's a beautiful card, this one. But the Hawk is in the Druid deck, at least, it stands for nobility, recollection, and cleansing. But also for me, Hawk is of course about perspective, the higher perspective. Because of this, there's a bird that soars, you know, and it's hawk eyes. They have really good vision, looking for prey, right? So it's about gaining a new perspective is what the feeling I'm getting for this reading. But let's get into it and see what the other cards say first. So we'll see where we're going with this. Angel of Enlightenment, number 33. If you like numbers, it might be significant. Okay, and then change. Change is about to take place in your life. Jump on it. Interesting. And making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm seeing where this is going. But let's see here. With the tarot cards, 5 of Cups, Knave of Wands, and 6 of Pentacles. Okay. The 5 of Cups cards is, of course, a card of letting go and also of grief or sadness. But it doesn't have to be negative, because what it could be is that someone has actually given themselves the time and the space to let go of something. So, and that is a really good thing, because then you release and you can move on. So in that sense, it could be a very positive card. Okay. The Knave is normally someone that comes with a new inspired way of looking at things. And with the wands, wands is the fire, so it's a passion. So for me, it's someone who has a new idea or a new interest or something new to give into a project. Okay. And the Six of Pentacles is abundance. It's something coming to you from somewhere where you didn't expect it. So it's actually very good news. So let's look at this all together with the higher perspective, making a difference, change, and enlightenment. So I have a feeling that this is personal growth that this particular pile is focusing on. Okay, I have a feeling that the person have been feeling like, I don't know which direction to take. I don't know where this is leading. I put my trust in this. I have prayed. I have done the work, but I feel this isn't going anywhere. I have a feeling that's kind of the history of it that has been going on either before or is going on now. But underneath all that is someone who is in the know that they do have this is the perspective, right? The higher perspective. And the angel of enlightenment is telling me that somebody here is opening up, is waking up, is getting enlightened, is moving forward in their pursuit of enlightenment, right? And on top of that, you have change. So there is something within you that is changing. You're growing. You're moving from this perspective into something new, right? Change is about to take place in your life. And that might have something to do with this too, that there is somebody out there who wants to help you, who wants to give you something. There is some sort of abundance in that way, with light, with energy, with guidance, with teachings that will lead to this change and this enlightenment, right? Because what they're saying is make a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. So for me, it seems like a person who is actually already there, but doesn't know it themselves, kind of. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know which direction to take. But the light is there, the knowledge, the perception and higher perspective are there, right? And there is also here with this new initiative or the want, the passion for something. It's right here, but it's kind of new, and you don't know it. It's what the feeling I get keep getting back to is that you just don't know where to go. You just need some guidance to either from a teacher or from your higher self. There might be some friends or family that can help you to find that path. Where am I going with this? Your guides, of course, will know. So also in the invitation to go within and see if you can connect with your guides to help you with that. Okay. But let's see. I will draw some more cards from the Rider-Waite. See what happens here. If they can get some more. Oh, almost jumped. Oh. If we can get some more information, please, angel guides, spirits, for pile number 3. See if we can get some more guidance, please. Pile number 3. Get some more guidance, please. Angel, spirit, guides, help us get some more guidance, please. Sometimes they pop right away, and sometimes it just takes a little while. And we have to be patient. Oh, that's too many. Sorry, can't take those. Too many. Okay, let's see. Spirit guides, please give us some more messages regarding this reading. Please give us some more cards here. More perspective, more information. Okay. Woo, that's a good card. 9 of Cups. That's yeah. Oh, that's funny. 9 of Cups is, of course, a personal accomplishments or someone who is happy, personal happiness or achievements. Achieve your goals, kind of. You see he's sitting there on his little throne almost. What? Oh, Holy mackerel. These are really positive cards here. Wow. This is a happy home life, happy family life. You know, you have all your ducks in a row here, and the 9 as well as the personal accomplishments. And together with the knight of wands, I mean, wands again is the passion. And the knight comes in with an offer, actually. Or it could also be you yourself that is really wanting to barge just ahead, and you have all these ideas and you really just want to start and to get out there and to do the stuff. So these are really positive results here. So I have a feeling that there's someone, or either, you know, in your sphere, you know, in your family, a teacher, or someone you know that might help you to find the right path and to make this grow, because you have everything here already that you need. Actually, you just need to find your direction. You need to kind of know, okay, I have all these gifts, I have all these things I want to do, but I just don't know how to. Okay, so there's somebody here that wants to come in and help you with that. It could also be, as I said earlier, that these are your guides. So if you feel like you have a good connection with your guides, please ask them, and ask them to give you signs as well. You know, it can be coins, it can be feathers, it can be birds coming to visit, whatever you resonate with. It can be numbers on cars or numbers that pop up on your screen, on your computer. It can be many things. So ask them to give you signs if needed to know if you're on the right path. Okay, so let's look at the little pouch here to see what kind of charms you got. Okay, so you got a little tassel. That's fun. You got a flower, a little horse. This for me is either, it for me it stands for two things. It's of course nature, but also it reminds me of the boas. You remember those that you had around your neck with the feathers and everything? It's kind of like, put on the nice stuff, you know. Don't wait until Christmas. A little bird. And this say, I love my soldier. Uh-huh. Interesting. That might be significant for some of you. The good eye. You got many charms. A little seahorse. A little sun after the rain. Yes, you definitely needed that one. And angel or fairy. Fairy maybe more. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this tells me here. Okay, the fairy and the good eye. That's the invitation from your guides. They and also the look, the eye, and the perception or higher perspective, the eye of the hawk. See, I kind of connects with that as well. I have a feeling that they're very much inviting you to connect with them. That you do have the gift of sight. You do have the gift of psychics or seeing or good connection with your spiritual guides, most definitely. So they are inviting you. They're also promising you that there will be sun after the rain. This will, you know, you will get there. Things are blossoming, right? And then another bird again here, bird perspective, as we had here. And the tassels, and this telling me to lighten up a little bit. You know, it's put on the nice stuff, go out there, celebrate, have fun with it, play with it. You know, don't take it so seriously, because sometimes when we don't know which direction we're going in, we can become a little stuck. You know, it's difficult to move out of it, to move forward. So, and then they will invite you to actually just drop everything, just go have fun and play with it. Because often when we're in that play mode, we are in connection with the creative side of us, and then we will find the flow again. So this to me is just put on the nice stuff, go out there, have fun, play with some friends, you know, go to a party, have fun basically. Okay. I'll wait with that a little bit, and then I'll look at these two, a horse and a seahorse. So there's a horse on land and there's a horse at sea. Horses for me are very gentle beings. They're also very healing beings and very knowledgeable. And when we get a seahorse and a horse, there's kind of two horses for me. So there's a double saying that there might be some healing skills in here too. Not just the perception or the higher view or connection, but also maybe healing might be involved, either that you need it yourself or that you actually can work as a healer. And also the horses, if you are in an environment where you can visit horses, please do. They give so much, and just being near a horse, petting a horse will give you so much energy and so much calmness. And yeah, just try and be around animals and horses if you can, okay? And this last one here, I love my soldier. It can be, first of all, it can be a message from spirit saying you are a trooper. You know, that you can stand in this and that you are actually doing the work here. You know, they love you for it. They love you for standing in the rut and to be able to withstand what you have gone through and what you are going through. But also, and I have a feeling this is a message for some of you, that you have a soldier within your family. And it could be someone that is past, or it can be that was a soldier that passed, or it can be someone that is actually working as a soldier right now, and that you are missing and that you are maybe worried about or something. And this for me is telling me that they are protected, okay, that you don't have to worry. And you can say many things about many different professions in life. Some people within the spiritual community might say that being a soldier might kind of speak against what they stand for, but no. Being a soldier is something that sometimes people have to do. It's just a part of the 3D world that we are living in right now. It is a fact that countries are at war with each other. And it is a fact that sometimes we have to stand up and defend ourselves, even with weapons. So don't diminish people who work within that industry or feel the need to stand up and defend themselves in that way. I think we should send them love, if anything, for doing what they believe in. And doing that, also many of them, because they believe that that will protect us. So it's a kind of a love sent also to someone who has a soldier in the family. Angels are saying they are safe. They will return safe, is what they're saying. And yeah, so that's kind of what I had to say about that. So anyways, I hope this resonated for you, for some of you. As I said earlier, this is general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you like the reading, and if you would like to, then it's of course nice if you can click the like button and share and subscribe if you feel like it. I hope this gave you something, and I will be doing some of these readings again, some more pick a card readings, and I will also be back with some other kind of videos regarding where we're at. I have some channeling that I want to do as well. I do channel. I have been doing for many years now, but it's mostly just written down. So but I need to look at my notes and figure out which ones I want to share with you guys. And of course, it might be some direct channeling also happening in the future. We'll see. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you are doing well, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.